Anyway, getting the big breaking news right now. Big breaking news coming in right now. As per sources, K Kavitha has been arrested by the Enforcement Directorate. That's a big breaking. We're getting to you right now as we were telling you. First on Republic TV, and that is what we have. K Kavitha has now been arrested by the Enforcement Directorate after the ED conducted raids, conducted searches at her residence. We are getting to know, as per sources, that BRS's K Kavitha has been arrested over the Delhi liquor policy case. This, as per sources, viewers, KCR's daughter and BRS leader K Kavitha, as per sources, arrested by the Enforcement Directorate. That is a confirmation coming in right now. We told you a while back that there is likelihood of her arrest, and now she is being taken to the national capital, and K Kavitha has been arrested in connection with the liquor gate after ED conducted raids at her residence. A big breaking news coming in. A major setback. Senior editor Shravan Sen joins us live for more on that. Shravan, over to you.
We're getting it.
Shravan,
The first
K.
big
Kavitha
breaking
has been
news.
arrested
Arrest
by the
memo
ED.
has. The first big breaking news. Arrest memo has. That's right, Rakshita. We can now confirm that K Kavitha has been placed under arrest. In fact, the arrest memo has already been served. That is exactly why this video that you actually see right now of K Kavitha's brother KTR essentially arguing with the Enforcement Directorate with regards to the arrest memo, because remember, initially the Enforcement Directorate had the plans of bringing her to the national capital and thereafter reading the grounds of the arrest. But keeping in mind that the situation appears to be quite volatile outside the residence of K Kavitha, the decision was taken by the Enforcement Directorate team to serve her the arrest memo immediately. Thereafter, what has essentially happened, we do not know whether at all K Kavitha has now signed the arrest memo. If you just recall what really happened during Hemant Soren's episode, Hemant Soren had refused to sign the arrest memo. In fact, he had demanded that he would want first go to Raj Bhavan, and only after that would he sign the arrest memo. What we do not know at this point in time is whether at all K Kavitha has signed the arrest memo. We can confirm that the Enforcement Directorate has already got in touch with Telangana Police. They've asked for a route which would essentially mean an open corridor for the Enforcement Directorate to take K Kavitha to the airport, and thereafter K Kavitha would be brought here at the national capital at the Enforcement Directorate headquarters. So the confirmation now coming in that K Kavitha has been officially arrested by the Enforcement Directorate, not just in custody. She has been arrested. The arrest memo has been served. All that we cannot confirm is that whether at all she has signed it or not. So why exactly has K Kavitha been arrested in the liquor scam? Let's just put those details out. We'll put out more details with respect on what grounds she has been arrested. Those details also we'll place it. Reason number one is with regards to the role that she played, the alleged role that she played in the South group. Now this, again, it's a loosely formed term by the Enforcement Directorate just for the purpose of convenience. In fact, in the court documents too, they have been referred as South Group. It is basically a grouping of businessmen operating from Telangana as well as Andhra Pradesh, and it turns out that they played a crucial role in trying to bring about the necessary changes in the draft excise policy. So much so, C. Arvind, who happens to be the private secretary of the then Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia, he was served a paper in which they had given details of the changes to be brought in. So this was without any consultation with the Council of Ministers, number one. Secondly, there were no expert opinion that was taken on this entire matter. The reason why the draft policy was actually tweaked, both the agencies, the Enforcement Directorate as well as the Central Bureau of Investigation, suspects was being done so that the profit margin could be altered. The profit margin was changed from 5% to 12%. The kickbacks that were allegedly received. So the difference amount is what the Enforcement Director basically suspects is the amount of kickback allegedly received by the Aam Aadmi Party. That's where the role of sitting Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal comes into the picture, because the Enforcement Directorate believes that when this letter was actually given, or this document that was given to C. Arvind, it was in the residence of Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. The person who was coordinating between South Group and Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia, it was Vijay Nair. Remember, Vijay Nair happens to be the communication manager of Aam Aadmi Party. In fact, he was the first person to have been arrested by the Enforcement Directorate. It is he who was in touch with the South Group, and the South Group allegedly benefited from the changed excise policy because of the margin that they had, the profit margin that they had. So they actually made windfall profits at the cost of the state exchequer. Now that's exactly what has been refuted by even K Kavitha at this point in time. But with these images now coming in, it appears that a nervous KTR at this point in time has taken on the Enforcement Directorate officials. It appears that there is some sort of a friction between both